During the Congress government, from 2001 to 2011, the government was in focus. They wanted to develop the state, and many issues relating to the state was addressed during that point of time. But from 2011, our state basically the government was run by Tarun Gogoi in completely in a different way. It is a combination of 3-4 factors. One is anger against Tarun Gogoi. It is for sure. We have shifted, a large number of people has shifted from Congress. Today, in fact, 20 elected members in the BJP out of 60 has a Congress background. The narration of Assam agitation is undergoing through a change in our state. Reason why, when Assam agitation was against the illegal immigrants, it has also a chauvinist tone. The agitation was started against the illegal immigration from both India and Bangladesh. I mean, it was against Bengali, against Hindu in 1978.
So the BJP government in Assam is completing, just completed a month. You were a part of the Congress government, and you saw that government very closely. And now this government is completing a month. So what difference do you see in the functioning of the two governments?
During the Congress government, from 2001 to 2011, the government was in focus. They wanted to develop the state, and many issues relating to the state was addressed during that point of time. But from 2011, our state basically the government was run by Tarun Gogoi in completely in a different way. He started believing that giving individual largesse or individual benefits to the people is the key. So through that he wanted to create a committed vote banks. So now we have shifted the focus. Earlier our education department, for example, when I reviewed them, they told me, sir, during the last year we have procured cycle, we have procured computer, we have procured solar lights. So those were the yardstick. Quality education was missing. Like that, we have many issues like our oil royalty was pending, then there was no thought of sustainable growth in the state. So we are trying to actually bring back governance into the system, and last 1 month we are very successful in doing that. Basically, I'll just give you example. There is a project of Numaligarh refinery where it was, they had a project in conceptualized state that they will convert bamboo to ethanol. So Assam is a state where there is a you will get abundant number of bamboos in our villages. Now Numaligarh has signed a MOU with a French company to convert bamboo to ethanol, and ethanol, you know that 10% of the ethanol can be used in petrol. Now that project was stalled. So we have revived that project because that will give money into the rural economy. A small farmer can have money. Now we are trying to link that with the cooperative things, that people will procure that bamboo through a cooperative mode. Then value addition like shipping will be done at the village level itself, and after shipping, bamboo will come to the refinery. Now Prime Minister will lay the foundation stone of the refinery in August, and within 2019 we will complete the project. Then AIMS in Assam was stalled. Yesterday we have handed over the land for the AIMS. So like that we are trying to shift our focus towards the sustainable growth, rather than creating a committed kind of vote bank was Congress used to follow from 2011 to 2016.
So what is it that you asked for in Congress that you did not get?
Congress, I asked after 2011 election. In 2012 we lost Guwahati municipality, we lost Panchayat. So I told Sonia Gandhi very frankly that with this kind of leadership, with this kind of attitude, Assam will not be developed, and you do not create a hereditary system in Assam politics, that there will be one CM, then there will be his son will take over. So I wanted change, that Tarun Gogoi should be changed and he should be replaced by Pawan Singh Ghatwar or either Pranab Gogoi. So it was almost decided, and at the last minute Madam backed out. I resigned the party because I feel that in Assam, that like one Bhupinder Singh Huda, then Dipender Huda, Farooq Abdullah, then Omar Abdullah, that system should not come into our state. So that was my concern. I told them that you don't give ticket to Gaurav Gogoi because he is just 3 years in the party. Give it to some youth Congress worker. Ask him to work for another 5 years. When his father is not there, then we will give him ticket. But let his father don't give ticket to his son, because then our other youth Congress worker get demoralized. So that was my principle stand. Otherwise, I had everything in Congress, so that was not an issue, that I did not get something, that is why I resigned. No, when I resigned, I have 3 portfolios, best of the portfolios with me.
You said after promising you something, Sonia Gandhi backed out. So did you ask her, or you got to know why she backed out? What is the reason for that?
No, I think when prior to parliamentary election, I told Sonia Gandhi that Congress will get, that time there was no Narendra Modi wave. He was not being made campaign committee, election committee chief, or neither he was declared as a prime ministerial candidate. So I gave a written assessment to Sonia Gandhi in early 2013 that Assam you will get 4 seats. Because by that time I was aware that things are going against the party. Then she said, "Nay, Himanta, we will do something after the parliamentary election." Then there is a BJP wave and all this thing. Instead of 4, we got 3. Then I came to Madam again, that Madam, you change it. If you change him, then 2 years we can work and we can win Assam, which can be a big turnaround for the Congress party nationally. Because people's anger was at that point of time not against Congress, it was against Gogoi basically. So she said, yes, you have said well, but I have to go through a process. I cannot change a senior leader like that. Then I said, follow the process. Then she said, she sent Mallikarjun Kharge to Guwahati. He came there 2 days and he took a slip from all Congress MLA. I mean, we have been asked to write a name whom we feel that is the best possible replacement for Gogoi. So we all MLAs has written some name or other name. So 55 MLA wrote the name in favor of me. Then when I met Sonia Gandhi, she said me, so many MLAs are supporting you. Then I said, ma'am, it is not important who is supporting me, but you replace Gogoi. She said that let Rahul come from abroad, we will take a decision. But after Rahul come from abroad, I got a call that you compromise with Gogoi, you will given some important portfolio. I said, in a state except health and education, what can be the more important portfolio? Because according to me, these are the best portfolio one can have. So then I realized that she is under pressure. So then I said, okay. Because I don't want to work under Rahul. It was when I was in Congress, then also I did not report to Rahul, because I feel that reporting Rahul, who is intellectually not that superior or he is an average intellectual person, reporting to him is not it is not a kind of thing we can do. So I did not report him during that point of time also. And whenever I meet Rahul, I had a good exchange. I always remind you, you are a product of hereditary system, so do not try to pull us down. So I told him in face many times, during last 2-3 years. So Sonia Gandhi promised a change, not in a directly she has not changed that I will change, but she has started a process to change Gogoi. But then when Rahul came from abroad, it was stalled. So then I realized who is in command.
So the change in government in Assam, how much of it would be, according to you, purely anti-incumbency of a long tenure of Congress in the state? How much of it would it be because of, say, a senior person in the party like you having shifted to another party?
It is a combination of 3-4 factors. One is anger against Tarun Gogoi. It is for sure. We have shifted, a large number of people has shifted from Congress. Today, in fact, 20 elected members in the BJP out of 60 has a Congress background. I mean, those who joined during our time. We have joined, yes, it has organizationally affected Congress. But the big message is, in Assam, Narendra Modi is immensely popular. I mean, he is popular because people has realized that if he wants to do something, probably he will be the person who can bring Northeast out of the cycle of underdevelopment, out of the cycle of poverty. People of Assam is frustrated. They have done everything, right from taking arms to, they have done all the things, non-violent agitation. During the Alpha agitation, not less than 10,000 youth died. Assam agitation, almost 1,000 young youth died. But people has not seen the change. Assam is under demographically, we are losing. Today we are 66%. We are coming down. We are going, we are going down after every census. So there is a frustration all around. So when people seen Narendra Modi, then people started realizing, oh, this man could change our fortune. This man could be our last hope. So this vote is also in a way that people has recognized Modi as their last hope for the development or bringing out the state from the cycle of underdevelopment. So I consider that 70% this is a vote for Narendra Modi, 25% it is because Gogoi's intense unpopularity, and 5% many people organizationally, I think after we came out from the party has weakened. So those are, but basically this is a vote for change and people has reposed faith on Narendra Modi as a last chance of our survival.
So you joined BJP. BJP would have won.
Look, even if I don't join BJP or nobody has joined BJP, still BJP would have win only because that people see Modi as its last hope. I will not say BJP would have won. This is Assam, people of Assam has reposed faith on Narendra Modi, thinking that he can bring the change. So now whether, whether you can say that this is also a vote for BJP, that is a different issue, but I can clearly say this is a vote for Modi.
What about the fact that some people compare the Assam election results with Brexit, that it was a vote against immigration?
Identity, because the major issue in Assam today, out of 27 administrative districts, 11 districts, the mainstream Assamese people has no say. Our land is being taken, our land in the Satra has been encroached to a large extent. People are still coming, illegal immigration is still on, and people are not getting that kind of safeguard what has been promised in the Assam Accord. So it is a hugely vote for preserving our identity, and people of Assam feel that Modi can take those drastic steps to preserve our identity. So it is a, that way I am in ideological front, this is a vote for identity, preserving our identity.
Is that identity Hindu identity?
It is not Hindu identity, it is a, you can say that it is a identity, Assamese identity will be a narrow sense, but in a large way, this is a identity of our indigenous people. So indigenous people belongs to which community, that is a different issue. But this is a vote for preserving our culture, which is, you know, Shankardev has given us the culture, Vaishnavite culture, that art, that culture. So we have our own way of doing things. So people has basically, when we talk about the identity, we talk about the identity which is handed over to us from last 500-600 years. But Assamese Muslim is also part of that identity, but that Muslim is mostly a kind of Sufi identity, because the Sufism is an integral part of Assam's indigenous identity. When we talk in Assam that Shankardev, we talk about Shankardev, we also talk about Ajan Fakir. We said Shankardev and Ajan Fakir. Shankardev represented Hindu Vaishnavite culture, and Ajan Fakir represent that Sufi culture. So basically this is a very soft, secular, human, it's a most benevolent form of Hindu and Muslim. We talk about that. When it's come about hardcore kind of things, people of Assam distance from them. Whether it is a Hindu and Muslim, we distance. But when it comes to that benevolent, benign, soft Hindu, Muslim, composite culture, we believe in that. And that is the culture we talk.
Because we've carried analysis of the Assam vote, and the analysis suggested that it was based on an unprecedented Hindutva consolidation.
No, I mean, I'll again come that it is not a Hindutva consolidation, it is an indigenous Assamese consolidation. And maybe that consolidation in a way against the immigrant Muslim. I mean, when you say that this consolidation is on two forms, in favor of the composite Assamese culture and against the immigrant Muslims, because they are destroying our culture bit by bit. So it's two way. Hindutva, if you say, yes, it is not, I will not say Hindutva, I will say it is against the immigrant Muslim who is bringing a very different kind of culture to our state. So this vote is against them, against that culture, and this vote is also in favor of the composite culture which Shankardev and Ajan Fakir represents. So there is a consolidation against the new immigrant Muslim culture.
You come from a background of AGP, ASU.
I was not in AGP, but yes, ASU, yeah.
And the core of the ASU agitation was that Bangladeshis, the immigrants, should go irrespective of whether they are Muslim or Hindu. Now you have come to a party which is explicitly makes a distinction between the two. Now, have you changed your mind?
Yeah. The narration of Assam agitation is undergoing through a change in our state. Reason why, when Assam agitation was against the illegal immigrants, it has also a chauvinist tone. The agitation was started against the illegal immigration from both India and Bangladesh. I mean, it was against Bengali, against Hindu in 1978. But because of the influence of the people like Bajpayee, Advani, Jaswant Sinha at that point of time, ASU revised the narration and it has become anti-Bangladeshi on papers. But that chauvinist tone remained. I mean, that is why Alpha carried that chauvinist part of things and liberal people stayed with ASU. Chauvinist part left to Alpha. So after agitation, when agitation was not ended with a great success, many of us thought that why we could not succeed. Then we realized that we could not take the Bengali population of Assam into the confidence, because they were also against the immigration. But somewhere we did wrong, because why people of West Bengal was against Assam agitation? Means somewhere we did something wrong which hurted the feelings of Bihari people living in Assam, Bengali people living in Assam. So people started moving from chauvinism to nationalism. Same thing But we left that chauvinist thing. I was very chauvinist. If you had met me somewhere before that, I would have said, I will not come to Express office, you come to Guwahati, I will meet you there. So that was a kind of mindset we had till 1985. But after that we joined Congress, somebody joined BJP, and we revised our mindset. No, chauvinism is not good for Assam. We become nationalist, at least in our thought process. Now, Hindu Bengali is part of our that nationalist thought process, because these people are not immigrants, these people are victims. The day when independence was declared, many of the people has unfurled tricolor, Indian tricolor, thinking that they got freedom. But next day they realize, no, we are part of Pakistan. So they are not Pakistani by choice, but illegal Muslims were Pakistani or Bangladeshi by choice. They have gone to Assam saying that we got a country, we got our own homeland. So when you talk about Indian nationalism and when you graduate it from chauvinism to nationalism, you will always think that your Hindu brothers who has been forced to leave the other part of the fence is actually part of your nationalist movement. They gave everything for the nation. For them, Mahatma Gandhi is the hero, not Jinnah. So should we make them today Jinnah's follower? It is our duty to make so that they remain Gandhi's follower, they do not become Jinnah's follower. So they fought for India's freedom, so they have right to come back to this country. So that we agree, that we accept. During Assam agitation we would not have accepted, but when our thought process changed, we graduated from chauvinism to nationalism. Now we realize they are your part, they are our part, they are like any Indian.
Many Muslims also chose to stay back.
Who choose to stay back, they are our brothers. But who choose to go or who choose to started thinking that Jinnah is parallel to Gandhi, you cannot welcome them back. So those who choose to stay back, they are part of your composite culture. But who choose not to stay back, and some of them even gone from Assam to Bangladesh thinking they are than Pakistan, thinking that they got their own homeland. In their home there was no Gandhi's photograph, there was Jinnah's photograph. How can they come back? If you make a parallel between the two families, one family has a Jinnah's photograph, one family has a Gandhi's photograph. Now if somebody want to say that both families are same, they cannot come back to India, how can that be? So we are against the people who has followed Jinnah, who has basically participated in direct action day, who has forced division of this country. So those people we say no, you can't come back. But those people who believe in Indian culture, Bhagavad Gita, our Kirtan Ghosa, Nam Ghosa, same Krishna, same Vishnu, same Shiva, who is part of our culture, how can you say that India will not be their homeland?